summer, two of my friend and I playing a basketball competition in Taichung. Before we went there, we fantasized that we might win the champion, but we didn't practice a lot. You might not believe it, but we hadn't been in any competition that famous before. Not surprisingly, we lost the first and only game. I hurried for school almost every day, but sometimes I was really late and it was impossible for me to make it to the classroom before 8:10. That means however fast I rode, I would be late. That was a moment I found myself slowed down and totally gave up the idea of riding faster. Now you must think that I have just messed it up. But this is not my fault. It's my brain to be blamed. Why did I say so? I didn't make excuse for myself. In his speech, How Our Brains Stop Achieving Our Goals and How to Fight Back, George Cauty told me about that. And this is a lesson I'm going to share with you here and now. I will tell you 5 cases like that and how to fight back. Let's start. First, our brains will produce too much fantasy before we take action for our goals. Jeremy Dean, a psychology researcher, said, the problem with positive fantasy is that they allow us to anticipate success in the here and now. However, they don't alert us the problems we are likely to face along the way and can leave us with less motivation. After all, it feels like we've already reached our goals. How can we avoid fantasizing too much? Just focus on your step-by-step progress and realistic landmarks. Don't get lost in grandiose dreams. Second, our brains will procrastinate our action from time to time. Because we will think the hardest part of our great goals, and that made us procrastinate. But this problem is easy to be solved. The psychologists Bluma Zagarnik and Kenneth McGrew reveal us a tidbit of our brains. We are bad at remember things which part codes in, and we also want a conclusion of it. You've had experience like you're watching TV, and when the highlight comes, you're looking forward to it, and gosh, it's commercial time. But you want to know what's happening next, so you stay at this channel, right? So, just start your goal right now, and you have finished half of your target. Third, our brains will want to give up at the first sign of distress. When the time was impossible to arrive on time, I slowed it down and gave up to ride faster. In the research by Jenny Levy, the dieters would eat 50% more than their caloric limit after they knew they had just outstripped a little. Maybe you mess up your short-term goal in this case, but this doesn't matter so much about your long-term goals. So just take a deep breath and keep going. Fourth, our brains love to do many things which are not important but think ourselves are busy. The research by John Bro told us that our brains love to become robotic and mimic people out of habit. Instead of important projects which we need to do, we will do fairly related tasks to make ourselves feel productive without anything being done. Like surfing Facebook 10 times a day. You must remind yourself, the challenging stuff is the stuff which produces the results you desire. And make sure you are doing the right thing. Fifth, our brains are not good at winging it when we come to planning. Our brains are not good at handling a case of emergency. Because of this, we will produce the abandonship and the response of giving up. What can we do? We must make a if-then plan to punish ourselves for penance. For example, if I didn't finish my homework last night, I must give up my game time today. Now, you know that this is not my fault. My brain is to be blamed for everything. Now, I know how to fight back. It is easier for me to achieve my goals next time. How about you? Will you join me? Let's fight back together. Thanks for watching.